One reason people resist persuasion is that the speaker moves too fast. They jump to the conclusion before the listener is ready to go there. But strong communicators do something different. They do not just announce the conclusion, they lead people toward it, step by step. And when the path is clear, the conclusion becomes much easier to accept. Here are 3 simple ways to do that. Point 1. Start from what the other person already accepts. Persuasion becomes easier when you begin with common ground. Start with something the other person is likely to agree with before moving to the bigger point. For example, we both want the project finished on time. We also know the current process is causing delays. So we may need to simplify the approval steps. This works because agreement builds momentum. Instead of asking for acceptance immediately, you begin with shared facts, shared goals, or shared concerns. That makes the next step feel more reasonable. Reflection. Do you begin from common ground or from disagreement? Point 2. Add one step at a time. People follow arguments better when each point naturally leads to the next. Do not pile everything together at once. Build the message piece by piece. For example, customer complaints have increased. That usually means expectations are not being met. If expectations are not being met, our messaging may be unclear. So we should improve how we explain the service up front. Each step feels manageable. Each part supports the next. This makes persuasion feel guided rather than pushy. Reflection. Do your arguments move in clear steps or feel like a leap? Point 3. Make the conclusion feel earned. The best conclusions do not feel forced. By the time you reach them, they feel like the natural next step. Not because the conclusion was obvious at the start, but because the path to it was clear. For example, after walking through the problem, the causes, and the consequences, you can say, so the best next step is to change the process. Now the conclusion feels earned. It does not feel dropped in from nowhere. This is a major difference between pressure and persuasion. Pressure pushes for agreement. Persuasion prepares for agreement. When people can see how you arrived at the conclusion, they are far more likely to accept it. Reflection. When you give a conclusion, does it feel sudden or well prepared? Closing. If you want people to accept your conclusion, do not rush them there. Start with what they already accept. Move one step at a time, and make the conclusion feel like the natural next step. Because persuasion is often not about pushing harder. It is about leading more clearly.